Here's 5 items from my 2010 case. That's a very rich time for collecting unusual products, and they're a nice range. I like showing things which very, very contrasting. I'll start with the paper ones actually, because I like paper things very much. This is not at all obvious what it's all about. It's just got lots of very, very pretty numbers. You almost feel you can turn it any way you like, but it's supposed to be that way up like that. And it's got a massive of pretty numbers and all sorts of. So what it actually tries to tell you or do, well, the answer is up in this top corner here. Look at that first figure, 3, followed by 1, followed by 4, and then 5. Oh yes, 3.1415. Oh yes. It's pi. There we are, pi to 200 very colourful places of decimal. Very nice little piece. It's only a bit of paper, but it should be made into a mat, isn't it, for people who love numbers, or especially what they call pi philiacs, who just love celebrating Pi Day. And I've got a book all about pi as well, to 20,000 places. So that's definitely part of my collection for pi. But that's the whole clue, is up at the top there. Here's a nice card I picked up in New York a few years ago. It's quite thick too, because it's got to have a battery inside. It's got a bit that hangs out like this. Let me just put it on the table to show it sitting there, slightly open. There we are, like that. What else does it do? What do the batteries do? Well, the answer. I'll see if I can. Let's try that. I've got to push it on there. There we are. Flashing lights. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Many little LEDs all over the place. They're all, well, not LEDs, they're actually little points of fibre optic, and there's a central bank of colours, I think, to put it through. It's quite sophisticatedly made. And when you need to do it, you turn it over and you replace the battery, which is in that little package there. And then you can, and that's why I actually have to switch it off, because I find this is not working. Well, it's actually making it do different actions it didn't do before, but it's not turning off. It's bizarre. I thought, well, that's a good idea, because it's a city that never sleeps, and you can't turn off a city that never sleeps. So it's a nice one. I'm very pleased to have that in my collection, even if I can't turn it off. Then there's this pen here, which I do love pens which you've got something really quite clever with them. This is, put myself up. It's got a ballpoint pen, so that bit comes out like that. There we are. There's the pen. There's the point. But the top bit's got a little microphone, battery of course, and it records your voice, but it also distorts your voice if you want it to. So I'm going to push this to start with and say, hello, this is Tim Rowett, give you a nice little message. I'll make my voice all go vanity in a moment. Release it. When I push this down and I hold it close to the microphone, it says, okay. So the next thing you can do is to rock that thing back and forward. And this is what happens. Oh, sorry, I've just rocked it out again. Let's do it again. This is Tim Rowett talking to you. I'm just about to demonstrate the fast and slow mechanism. That's better. Right, here we go. Tim Rowett talking to you. I'm just about to demonstrate the fast and slow mechanism. Right. Tim Rowett talking to you. I'm just about to demonstrate the fast and slow mechanism. Oh, and slow down. Tim Rowett talking to you. I'm just about to demonstrate the fast and slow mechanism. Oh, yes, I can do one more thing, and that's put it in the middle position. I think that sets. I should get myself to go very growly as well. This is Tim Rowett having a second go to make it fast and slow with a piece of it. We'll see what happens anyway. Here we go. Normal. I'll just push it down normally. This is Tim Rowett having a second go to make it fast and slow with a piece of it. We'll see what happens anyway. Right, now we'll move the piece. And the other way, top. Nice, isn't it? So all that in a little ballpoint pen. Lots and lots of fun for kids. They'll never get their lessons now, will they? Good one. Here's a nice piece of compaction. It's a little torch inside. It's got a light in it, but it actually tells you the time. If I can hold it up against this and see if it make it work. Yes, it will. And then I've got to push things. There's various things I can push. Oh, don't know what it's doing. It's got a lot of functions, but anyway, to something as small and compact as that, I think that's a brilliant bit of engineering, and it's no more than a key fob. Wow, amazing what they can get up with, isn't it? The last item is something which I found another use for. It's got a very pretty box. I'll open it up off camera down here, and it's got inside these little balls. That's my idea, to put elastic bands on it. But they're some of those little, what they call tinkly balls. Chiming and chiming, they hit, they've got little things inside and they chime. But it occurred to me when I was playing around with it that since they've got little loops in them, why not make them into planet balls? So that's what I've done. They work very well, I may say. For planets, you need a nice large arena, and this is a big arena. And then you've got to wind it up in the usual prescribed way, and then not only rotate, but they'll hopefully go jangle, jangle, jangle as well. So double the fun. That's how you wind it up instantly. And then release. Yeah, the jangling sound is almost cut out by the roaring sound, doesn't it? So well, there we are. Anyway, they'll jangle and they'll perform as planet balls, which they didn't intend it to be, but they are a bit of fun. So have a go yourself whenever you find something. Try to do something else with it and see what you can find. What comes up.